Hey guys, it's Comic Quiz, here bringing the comic review, and today we'll be doing Earth 2 issue 13. So yeah, let's get into it. So this issue starts off with Captain Steel's mission into the Rio de Janeiro fire pit. Because remember, if you read Annual 1, then you know that Commander Khan of the World Army did send him on that mission in that previous issue. So now we get to see what's going to happen. But Commander Khan's superiors are pretty much complaining about this. They're like, alright, why are you sending Commander Steel, one of our own personal wonders, off to go investigate a fire pit that's seemingly insignificant when we have Steppenwolf in Darrain, and we could use Captain Steel to go and support in that mission. So why are you sending him off on some sort of wild goose chase? So Commander Khan explains that there were some reports of people going missing in the last week, and also of a shadowy figure coming from the flames. So it's not been confirmed, but that people have seen some sort of figure approaching out of the flames. So then Commander Khan explains as to why they have to send Captain Steel, and in the most unsubtle way, really, he gives them an explanation, pretty much an origin story for Captain Steel, which really, like I said again, really unsubtle, because one of the senators asked the question, what's so special about Captain Steel? And then he goes on about this origin story. I was like, get to the point, we know, blah blah blah. Well, we don't know his origin story, but that's not the question he asks you. But then yeah, we find out his origin story. We find out that he's pretty much born with a disease, so his legs couldn't support his whole body. So then his father was Captain Steel's father was a scientist. He pretty much bonded his skeleton, or replaced his skeleton with metal. So then it saved his life, and yeah. So then apparently during this Apocalypse War, he fought a bunch of parademons, yeah. Because apparently parademons found out his father's work about bonding metal to human beings, and apparently the World Army were going to get this information from Captain Steel's father. But again, like I said, the parademons came after him to get this information. But before they could do that, the Doctor, Captain Steel's father, killed himself and destroyed his research. And in the end, Captain Steel joined the World Army after that whole incident. So then, yeah. And then he also goes on to mention the reason why he sent Captain Steel for his mission is because also Captain Steel has this ability to control technology, all forms of technology, no matter how primitive or how advanced it is. And the ship that they're sending him into to go and explore the pit, if it stops working, Captain Steel can easily control it, regardless of whether it's working or not. So that's the reason why I sent him in. So then, yeah, when we get to Brazil, Captain Steel arrives. He starts talking with some of the people that are, well, the World Army personnel that are there. Then he heads out. But before that, we get kind of the sense that he's not exactly a friendly guy. Like, he comes off as a bit of a prick in a way, because when one of the soldiers is like, "It's an honor for me to work with you," and Captain is like, "Yo, just chill, alright? The reason why I'm here, the reason why I'm part of the World Army is because there's nothing else for me to do. So everything you have to say, all this, I don't really care, alright? I don't care." It's like, way to go to make an impression with everybody. So then, yeah, he goes into the fire pit. Then later on we see, I'm forgetting names like anything. I can't think today. Hawkgirl. What's her real name? Kendra, that's it. Yeah, so then we get to see Hawkgirl in China again, because remember, it was 12, 11, I think it was 11. Her and Green Lantern were investigating Sam's death. So then they ended up in China just to like work out why was Sam killed, because they found out he was murdered, but there was a deeper meaning to what he was doing. It didn't mean the reason why he was killed. So then Kendra finds out that when she was investigating the gravesite, that these dudes riding these giant rats, apoco rats they called them, were pretty much like firing at her. So then Kendra deduced that Sam must have been involved in some kind of thing to do with Apocalypse, because of these guys. So then she's fighting off these guys, and then she's about to get hit from behind until Batman, who we saw in Annual 1, he comes in and saves Kendra. He kills one of them by throwing an exploding batarang into its neck. So then they're able to take down the parademons, the foot soldiers of Apocalypse. So after that, he fills her in on Kato, that Kato guy, Kato the assassin, that he's an agent of Apocalypse, that all this is related to him, and that we need to be prepared or something. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he pretty much fills her in on the whole Kato assassin thing that he discovered in Annual 1. And then after that he leaves, which I was like, why? I wanted him to like team up with the Wonders and everything, but he just filled her in. Alright, save your life, we're doing, bye, gone. So then Kendra's like, alright, so what the hell did I just see? Is that Batman? Because you know she's thinking, is that Batman? Because she's like, who did I see right now? Because then she's thinking like, alright, 1, is that Batman? 2, who are these guys? Why? Because they seem to be riding Apocalypse using Apocalyptic technology. So what was Sam investigating? What was he into? So then, yeah, if I remember, yeah, let me go back to Rio, where, because apparently the World Army gave Captain Steel 24 hours to investigate the pit. So now 35 hours have passed. So now we get to see what's happening, and then one of the guys that are there, the World Army personnel, he's in contact with Commander Khan. He's telling him that, alright, something's coming out of the pit, but the communications are breaking up, so they can't really hear each other. So then they's like, alright, fill me in what's going on. So then they see Captain Steel emerges from the pit, and he's battered. He's missing his left arm. His face, well, half his face like burnt. Then underneath you can see all the metal because his skin's been burnt off. Well, not all of it, just some of it, like his arm. You can see all the metal underneath his skin. And then they're like, Captain Steel, what happened? And he's like, we need to seal off all the pits. And because there's something in there, and it's causing, it's what's causing all the disappearances, and it's angry, and if it gets out, it will kill us all. And it says that, and then they ask what's in there, and he's like, a red lantern, and then that's where the issue ends. So that was a very interesting plot twist, because we all thought it might have to do with Apocalypse, the whole fire pits thing, but now I find out that it's a red lantern that's in there. So and it kind of makes sense in a way, because if the Green Lantern energy in this universe anyway originates from the Earth, then who's not to say that the Red Lantern energy doesn't originate, and maybe other lantern spectrum colors originate from the Earth as well. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes, and maybe the whole Sloan detonating those bombs in the first place, which caused the fire pits, might actually have resulted in this whole Red Lantern thing to begin with. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes, because still things just seem to be getting, all the issues in Earth just seem to be piling up. First we've got Steppenwolf back. We found out that there's going to be a greater evil coming that's supposed to be worse than the Apocalyptic army. Then we find out that Kato the assassin, who's still loyal to Apocalypse, he's got something in the works. That means Apocalypse is back in the game. That's 3 things, and now we've got a Red Lantern to deal with. Things keep piling up. It's like got a ray of light shining, like something good finally coming out from a gloom situation. Nope, something even worse comes out. That's why I'm really loving Earth 2. And that's the reason why it's so enjoyable to read. It's not restricted by continuity, restricted from continuity, like I said, because it's a different universe. They can do whatever they want. They can make things, they can continue surprising you, because they can try new things without having to think about, oh, this may conflict with this character's this character, or it might result in something that's unpopular with the fans. That's why I'm really loving it. They're taking risks. They're really going at it, really keeping us on our toes, because at the end of the day, we still don't know what that big threat is that's supposed to be coming. We still don't know what that is. So that'll be interesting to find out. So James Robinson's really doing well, and I've heard a rumor that he might be leaving the series, which will be, well, it'll be bad if he does, because he's really been the focal point of this universe, really, and I'm loving his work, I really am. So I give this issue a 8.5. It was the whole reveal at the end of the Red Lantern thing, that was good. The Batman Kendra meeting was good, apart from him leaving like 2 seconds after saving her. I wish that they would like interact more, talk about maybe some kind of battle strategy, because Steppenwolf is in Darien right now, so they might have to head over there soon anyway. So what else? And oh yeah, and the whole reveal of Captain Steel's origins was so it was done so. It was what's the word? It wasn't subtle. There was no subtlety to it. It was just so. The guy just asked one question, like, oh, he can went into his whole origin story. It's like, alright, it gives an origin story, but at least let it be subtle. Don't just throw it out there for throwing it out their sake. But overall, everything is just great about this series. Everything is great about this issue, apart from that. And the artwork again was great. I don't usually mention artwork, but the artwork is fantastic for this series. It's been consistent. They've got one artist doing the art, which I love. I don't like it when they keep jumping from one person to another, so I'm glad that they've stuck with one artist throughout this so far. And yeah, that was it. That's it. So this is for you. So I give it an 8.5, like I said, and it was a great issue. So that's it for this review, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what you think about this issue and Earth 2 as a whole. What do you think of the changes they're making, the choices that they're making, the whole risk that they're taking? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Because I know I'm loving everything about Earth 2 right now. It's definitely my favorite series right now in comics so far. So yeah, that's it for this review. So subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.